Welcome to the 2024 softball preview press conference. We have student athletes Brooke Sivek and Meagan Lee with us here this afternoon. Ladies, just kind of first tell us a little bit how off-season training has gone for you guys in preparation for this upcoming spring.
We've been working really hard behind the scenes here, practicing, trying to get better every day. Been putting a lot of work in behind the scenes and working on some new stuff defensively, offensively, hoping to bring that to the stage in a couple days.
You guys have a lot of returning players this season. What growth have you guys seen in each other throughout the preseason?
So, a lot of growth has happened not only on the field but off the field as well, just trying to incorporate all the newcomers. We've been really trying to work together, and yeah.
I think there's definitely a learning curve involved. There's a lot of new people we had to, bring in and figure out how they played the game and how we want them to play the game. And I think we've blended really well. Like Brooke said, off the field as well, learning their new personalities and knowing what we'll have in store for us this next season.
You guys are playing a lot of really strong teams this season. What team are you guys probably the most excited to compete against?
I'm excited for Kentucky.
Yeah, probably me too.
That'll be a good one. I think it's not our first tournament in Florida. I think it's in Kentucky. I think it's our second tournament we're playing them. I'm really excited to play them.
That Florida team, Florida Gulf Coast, is pretty solid. What have you guys been doing to prepare for them?
Really just sticking to our roots, putting the best 9 on the field that we know that can play the game, and nothing specific I can think of right now. We usually do that week prior, so it should be coming this next week, next couple days, really prepping in on different teams, but
Yeah.
You two were strong hitters for this team last season. What have you guys been practicing in the off-season to get better at hitting?
So I know personally I've been working more on more power stuff because last season I worked a lot of small ball, so I'm trying to incorporate that.
I'd say the same thing. I was a slapper. I did a lot of things last year. I was primarily a slapper last year. Did some small game. This fall I've definitely been working on my stand-in power hitting a lot, and I'm really excited to see how that translates on the field this next spring.
Brooke, you're one of the leaders in the infield. Talk a little bit about some of your teammates within the playing surface and what you guys all been working on to get better at, kind of stay consistent at. What are some of those things?
Right, so we have a couple new infielders that have been really strong for us, like working throughout this last year, and we're really excited to work with them. It's mostly just like teaching them how to play the game the way we do, trying to let them incorporate themselves, been helping out a lot with them mostly.
Meagan, you're on the outfield side of things. Talk about everybody. You got some experience out there in the outfield too. So just talk a little bit about what you're seeing from your side of the defensive side.
I'm really excited for what we're going to have out there. Tiff Clear, our center fielder, who's amazing, catches almost everything that gets hit out there. I'm so excited to work with her. She's on my left side, and I know anything on that side is probably going to get caught. Tiff's amazing. Then right field, probably another freshman going to be out there, so it's really exciting to see what we can do out there, catch a lot of balls, throw some runners out, which is really exciting.
What is it team goal-wise other than, you guys were one game out of the MAC tournament last year, so, that's kind of an obvious, but what is it going to take to kind of get to that moment so you get that feeling this spring?
So I think that last year we were so focused on sweeping series instead of playing every single game, and I think that really would help this year, like not focusing so much on sweeping the series, but every single game.
I really think our offense has come a long way since last year. We've got 1 to 9 that can do it with the bat this year. I'm really excited for that. And our defense has improved significantly. So, I mean, less errors equals more runs on our side and less runs on their side. So hopefully take a couple more games and make it to the MAC and maybe win a MAC championship this year. That's the goal.
Talk about the ladies that will be inside the circle pitching this year. You have a good returner in Haley, but then you got some new ladies coming in too. Just talk about them, what you've seen during practices and training sessions. Both you guys can answer that question.
I mean, Haley's a stud. She proved that last year. She's awesome in the circle. She's obviously going to be a top pitcher for us this year again. We got Kaylee, who transferred from Marshall. I'm really looking forward to see what she can do in there. At practice, she's a beast also. She's got some nasty pitches that sometimes just fool me. And, I mean, she's awesome. We got Macy, Mallory, and Maddie Jam for all freshmen, so we're excited they can throw the ball different places. We got drop ball, rise ball action, some good changeups in there, so I mean, we're really excited to see what they can do.
Yeah, like she said, we have a variety of pitching now. Last year it was mostly a lot of rise balls. Like this year we have Mal, who throws nothing but drop balls, and Kaylee, who mixes speeds a ton, so we'll have some depth.
You both are from Texas, right? Okay, so I want to get into like the team chemistry side of things, right? And being that this is your second year in Akron, what is it about Akron that you guys like in regards to being here, playing softball? Do you like the weather? What's going on?
It's definitely cold for my taste.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we have an amazing coaching staff. That's originally what drew me and Brooke here in the first place. I mean, Coach Nicholson, Coach Nika, Coach Chandler, and our GA Lauren, they're amazing. They get the job done on and off the field. I know they spend hours behind the scenes watching games, watching reels, everything like that, getting us prepped as much as we can on our end. I mean, that's what drew me here originally, so I'm really excited to see what we can hopefully pull out this year, since second year on the coaching staff for them. So, I mean, yeah,
Yeah, the team really welcomed us in last year.
Yeah.
We did not expect that whatsoever, being from so far away. New coaches, new players, but they really put us under their wing, showed us the way.
I think we even did that a little bit we had 2 newcomers from Texas this year, and we almost felt like, okay, they're from where we're from, so we got to take them under our wing, and, they seem to love it, and, I mean, it's turned out better than we originally planned, so.
What is it about Akron that you like outside of softball?
I really like the school in itself. Honestly, all of my professors that I've had have been amazing. They've helped out being an athlete, missing a ton of school. So just the environment here, I didn't expect it to be so welcoming.
Yeah, I've met some new athletes through the SAC organization that I'm involved in. It's a change in environment. I've never personally experienced that with any other team that I've been involved with or organization, high school, anything like that. So it's nice to branch out, meet some new athletes. They definitely want the best for the MAC conference in any sport that's being played. So, I mean, it's a great environment here.